Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Active One Gaming channel. My name is the Active One, and thank you for stopping in. So, if this is your first time viewing on the channel, stop. Don't go nowhere. Let me explain what we do on this channel. Now, I play Weird Gun Game, aka Dub G, and so on Roblox. And so, what this game consists of is a first-person shooter game. And just like any first-person shooter game, you start off with a couple free weapons, and then you work your way and progress up to get points. Now, in Weird Gun Game Dub G, you get points by steel coins. Okay, so you accumulate steel coins so that you can purchase different parts of attachments. Now, that's one way. The other way is through the weapon progression system. So as you improve throughout the game and you accumulate points, which is your level, and then you will rank up your levels to get a certain gun. Now, when you get that gun, you get all the attachments with that. So it's not like you have to buy those separate attachments. So you could either accumulate steel coins to get a part of attachment, or you could level up to get the entire gun and all the attachments that come with it. Let's dive deeper into what Dub G is about. So upon starting up every day, you have the daily rewards. So today we're going to be getting this one. So we'll hit claim. All right, now we got premium skin box. All right, so that's just a way that you could decorate your gun. All right, so we click on that, and then now if you look here down at the bottom, you have shop. You have the main, weird, and the Robux store. So we're going to go to the main, and you can see here we have a plethora of guns. There's a lot of guns, combination of SMGs, LMGs, snipers, and whatnot. So you can see the long list of it, but you could filter it by hit this filter button. And if you want to see nothing but the assault rifles, you know what I mean? Here are all the assault rifles, okay? And then now you have the sniper. So the snipers, here are all the sniper categories, the SMGs, here are the shotguns, and here are the LMGs, okay? All right, so you hit the shot. Now we're in the weird parts category. So we got the barrels, we have the cores, we have the grips, we have magazines, and sights and stocks. Okay, now just like anything with the weird coins, that's how you purchase those items. But here we got the weird boxes, where we got boxes where you could purchase. Okay, you can use real Robux to get these, or you could use the coins that you get within the game. So I'm going to select on this one, and it's going to pop up in a second. Okay, now I just got the Fat Cat stock. All right, I'm going to claim that one. And next one, I got the magazine. I'm going to claim that one. Okay. And so you see up at the top, this is where I have 21,000 weird coins and I have about 8.5 million steel coins. And I'm at 109 level, approaching the 110 level. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go out. And here is the shop. Now, shop responsibly, purchase things that you want in there, but do that at your own accord. All right, so here we have the daily challenges. So you see that if I was to get the grip challenge, I get that many weird coins. I've already completed the 15 on 15 kills, so I got 6 weird coins. Here is the exclusive case items. And this is something that the developers need to improve for me, because I've already gotten every single exclusive item. So you see here, but you know, I got all these items, but this is a way for you to see what's pending that you could achieve based on rares, you know, standards, and the percentages of getting them. Okay. All right. So that is an exclusive item. So I'm 2 away to get my next one. So if I complete those 2, I will wrap up the 12 out of 12 to get the exclusive item case. But like I said, I've gotten everything. Okay. All right. So we'll see what's next with that. Hopefully they'll add some more stuff. So here is the daily rewards. So I got a steel coin, but in 2 minutes I'll get 450. So here's the daily spin. So you click on the spin button. And I got all the G11 attachments already, but I've got 1,500 steel coins added to my cache. So speaking of weapons, let's get into weapon number 1. All right, so let's get into this one. So a lot of you guys have been trying to crack the code on what this weapon build is, but I will be showing the breakdown of this. Hold on. Oh, I'll be showing a breakdown of this weapon at the end of this gameplay, so stay around. There they are. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. You see that reload speed? Woohoo! Just enough ammo to get 2 kills. Get yourself out of hot water. Rotate out. Alright. Reload. 1, 2. And when you're playing, guys, you know, you want to drop your enemy. You want to drop your enemy. Uh-oh. Wish I had my knives. Oh, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? There you are. So when you're trying to kill, win fights, ooh, got it. Uh-oh. Okay. 1. Let's go, team. Oh, they're all up top. I shouldn't be doing this, but... Oh, somebody to the right. Woo! That is... Woo! Whoa. On fire. So what I'm saying, I want to tell you guys something, but I'm too focused. I apologize. Jump. Alright. It's a good tactic to use to jump on that spot because they're not looking there. Alright, so let's get into this breakdown of this weapon build. Okay. So we have up first the MP9 barrel. Okay, so you see that you got the fire rate, you got movement speed, and reloads. Okay, so that's why we're using that barrel. Here we have the Maple Badger. All right, we have plus 12 on damage, detection radius. You know, keeps you stealth. All right, that's what you need for a gun like this. Fire rate negative 1.5, nothing. Okay, all right, we'll look at the grip. It's the MP5. All right, so we have movement speed, we have recoil, and reload. Okay, the speed, you know, I wouldn't worry about it if you saw the gun was super fast. Now, the stock where a lot of you are getting wrong is the MP5A3. Okay, all right, so we got movement speed, reload. All right, recoil and spread, and I'd rather have the speed for this gun. All right, so the red dot sight, and here is the core, is the MOS 38, the good old faithful. 700 RPM, 16.5 damage. All right, and then you see the movement speed plus 6.5. Okay, all right, and then so we see that the recoil and the aiming down sight really good. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the overall. Okay. So you see that the fire rate is 700, and you see that my fire rate there is 744. Okay, and then movement speed 6.5, and the movement speed is now 18. So you want to increase what the standard is. Okay, all right. So that is the breakdown of that. All right. So take a picture of it, remember it. And I'm going to bring out the stats out so that you can see it up and close and personal. All right, so the damage 16.5, and you see that the damage now is 18.5. Okay, so whenever building a gun, you always want to increase the default. Okay, that's when you know you're improving the weapon. All right. Okay, so let's see here. So let's pull this out. You can see it up nice and close. All right, so those are the weapon stats. All right, so let's get into weapon number 2. All right, so the weapon number 2 is a banger, okay? I just love the way it feels. It's a spin-off. If you saw my video of the Kilo, it's a spin-off of that. Just changing a couple attachments. All right. So let's go. Boom. So I got him right where this spawn trap down at the bottom. I like to use, okay, they're coming down from the stairs in the backside. I like to use this stairwell to kind of use as my reload. Okay, got 50 bullets in his mag, so I don't have to change as often. And I kill quickly, as you can see, getting double kills left and right. So let me go back in the stairwell, make my change while he's fighting with somebody else. Ooh, spammer, Lancer spammer. Alright, where you at? 15 more. Let's go ahead and reload. Take the stairwell. Come up here. Alright, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get a change. Slide down, see what's going on over here. Alright, oh, they're upstairs. Okay. Oh. So since they're upstairs, let's just go over here, see if we can get some action up here. Switch it up. Here's one right here. Headshot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this gun is so satisfying. It's not quick. It's not, you know, high RPMs, but it's strong. Oh, somebody on my right. Come over here. Get him out on this side. Alright. Oh. I like to jump up here. Give myself the clearance. And another victory. So let's break down this banger. Alright. So the first we have the Chris Vector barrel. Okay. So you got the fire rate, movement speed, and the recoil buffs there. Okay. Take a little bit of damage, take a little bit of range off, but that's okay. That's not what this gun is meant to do. All right, so we got the sight, the OPK, good old faithful. All right, 2 zooms, 2 magnification. All right, so for the grip, we are using the Moss 38 grip. So we got a lot of upside, a lot of buffs with that. Okay, helping out movement speed, fire rate. All right, and then so we have the this magazine here. So we got that. And then now you see the stock, I tuck it over here. I tuck it over here to give myself like a foregrip appearance. So I take the Chris Vector stock, but I don't put it in the back and I put it over in the front. Okay. All right. So look like a foregrip. All right. And then so for the core. All right. So let's flip this really quick. All right. So the core, we are using the Scar L. All right. So the Scar L has a fire rate of 625, damage of 19.5, but you see the damage now is 22.7. Okay, the fire rate 625, and the fire rate now is 648. So there's improvement there. Okay, here's the recoil. All right, we got the movement speed. Again, not so much we can do about that. Vertical, that aim down sight is 20, which is, you know, I don't like to be anything above 20. Okay, so here is the specs on that. Give this weapon a try. Give it a shot. It's pretty good. So let's go ahead and flip this real quick so you look how it looks. And that's cool, right? Did you make it this far in the video? Well, if you have, congratulations. So I hope you saw something in Weird Gun Game that you liked and inspired you. You know, it's on the Roblox platform. Go ahead and give it a shot. Download the game. Get in. Give it a try. You can always connect with me. You can connect with a lot of people that are on my list. And you'll see a lot of people in these videos that you just saw were members of my community. And they make appearances on the video. So it's a cool thing to give back. Okay, so these 2 weapons that I showed today, this was the weapons that I had provided in videos before, and a lot of people sparked interest, and so I made a video to showcase, you know, the weapon builds and the guns in action. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Become a member of the Active Clan, and let's keep this going. Okay, so until next time, your boy Active is out. Peace.